Hey, it's Shop Talk, baby. This is the show where it's okay to be you. We're talking from Yale to jail and from the church house to the penthouse. Nothing's excluded on Shop Talk. So if you don't have a phone, I suggest you borrow one. Call in and voice your opinion live every Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Yeah, that's right, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Don't forget to Shop Talk with your girl, because right here, we keeps it real.
Taking it But you gotta give credit where credit is due. Women back down the back, my motherfucking homegirl, the lady of rage. She rocks rough and stuff with the afro puff. Handcuffed and she bluff. And trick bitch, she's guaranteed to tear you up. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that was the Lady of Rage, Afro Puffs, the Ghetto Remix. I know you're like, dang, it's the long version. That's like them line dance songs.
There you go. You just ruined it for me.
Them line dance songs, you be like, all right, I know I can do a few. Now, how long is this line dance? Be like, I'm done.
They tried to sneak an exercise in on me. I'm like, no.
You ain't trying to do that?
No. And I hated line dances because I could never get, hey, girl, hype.
Oh, it mess up your pickup line.
I can't rap. Can't rap.
Now, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all drop raps while you actually dancing? Like, girl, you want to dance? How do you have that conversation on the dance floor?
In my day, you used to lean over in their ear and whisper something while you dance. You know,
that's a slow jam.
Yeah. Well, they don't even slow dance no more. When the last time you seen people slow dance?
A wedding? Maybe one song. Oh, and you got to be invited on the floor. That's with the bride and groom. It's kind of messed up. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. You got a point.
Like you do, Mel. We aging out.
I refuse to age out.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. I'm holding on, but I keep on looking, and your program keep adding grays, man. I'm gonna have to quit coming on here.
Oh shoot! Is that wisdom? That might be some wisdom.
Okay, I'll take that.
You take it.
I'll take that.
That might be some.
Now.
Huh?
It's a nice cup.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. You see that?
Yeah. I wonder who did that.
Sweet.
Shameless.
Sweet H2O.
Yeah.
Sweet water. Oh. Listen, I remember back in the day slow dancing, because even at skating, people would still slow dance.
Yeah.
I'm about to put my sister business out there because this is the funniest thing ever. So this dude asked my sister.
Tell it.
Yeah, this dude asked my sister to slow dance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she slow dance. Very popular guy. Professional now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Professional singer in a group. Anyway, it was EU. Taste of Your Love.
Taste of Your Love. How did I know?
Listen, I laughed so hard because she came running back. I was like, what happened? I'm posted up on the wall with my skates. I'm posed all the time with my skates on. Mm-hmm. You dance in the middle. So I'm really taking y'all back. When the part came on, she was like, I was listening to that song and it said, I feel my nature rise, and I felt something. She like, dance over.
She must have been very young. Because in your 20s, you do that for that reason. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's bring it back. 14, 15. What?
Well, I mean, yeah, you get...
Bye. Man, that was the funniest thing. He still don't... Well, now he know. He ain't know what happened, and she never talked to him again.
White tulip.
Look, he probably did do it for that reason. Who knows?
Well, they did. I mean, what was that song? They sing Wifey Next. Poke coming through.
On you.
Yeah, that's
feeling kind of close. I can't remember. Y'all help us out. I know. I see y'all on. I see you guys on. So help us out. What song is that? I know that song. I get so excited.
Hey, what's that song?
You know I like.
Try not.
Oh man, thank God we ain't no singers. Don't sing the next part because we ain't paid for it.
I'm humming.
Hard for me. I know, like, baby girl dancing so close. Ain't a good. We know it, but y'all know what we talking about.
It's irking me.
It's gonna come. Somebody gonna text or do something because I be missing the text. So let me keep this phone by me and pay attention to what's going on around me. Listen, Jada Pinkett, I know I'm getting it in and out. That's all people. Well, her memoir was a flop.
Is it shit?
It was a flop. Now there are some people that feel like, okay, I'm coming down with like a cold. I've been vitamin C'ing it up, so y'all gotta excuse me. Some people felt like, well, she needs to put out some encouraging. If she put out something encouraging, maybe people would have bought it. Let's be realistic here. How many people buy celebrity books for encouragement? We already got a Iyanla Vanzant and all the million other books, uplifting. If I'm the chick that used to read the Right On magazine.
Jada couldn't give away free money right now.
Because she lied.
Nobody want to hear from her. She couldn't give away money.
Okay. Why?
Nobody want to hear about that stuff. You ain't got problems as you sit in your $150 million house and you do this and bash the hand that feeds you and want sympathy from it. Come on, man. No, what? You have no problems. What problems you have other than self-induced?
That's interesting that you should say that. Let's dig a little deeper. Oh, thank you. Next. That's who's singing that.
Okay, we can continue the show, Mel.
No, he said, yeah, you couldn't get past it. He couldn't get past it. Thank you. I knew they was going to come through. See, I kept the little sound up a little bit so it could ding. Hey, pay attention. Well, you know what? So, people who have money, they do have problems. I see what you're talking about, but our problems are a lot different than other folks' problems, depending on your situation.
Other than health.
So, yeah, other than health. You hear the ding, that's me.
Okay.
I kept that up because I get so many texts during the show.
Right. I have my YouTube and my Facebook on other monitors, so I'm
seeing what's happening. I heard that.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Look, since you put that out there, when y'all see me do this, that means I'm doing something else, but I'm still with you. And if you want to know what I'm doing, feel free to go to, if you're in the area, you can turn on your radio, Star 94.7. So we're doing it together. So when you hear me on Star 94.7 saying they double teaming me, you know who I'm talking about. If you're watching here. And if you're not in the area, Youngstown, Ohio, Warren area, go ahead and you can tune in on 947-STAR. And your girl doing the DJ thing and shop talking all over the place. So that's what happens. Look, since you put that out there, that's what's happening when you see me all of a sudden be put on my headphones or disappear off the screen and he's by himself.
Well, I've been here for 3 weeks, even in the rain. Ain't it time to talk promotion?
No, it's time for promotion. All right, check this out. Let me try to get this down just a little bit. They're talking about in LA, there's like a prostitution lane. It goes like for 50 blocks. Even though we know the prostitution is like the longest profession ever in history. But you know what? Even in the Bible, it said you pay it with bread. Is that where we got that from?
Hey.
Was it actually bread or bread?
That was currency. Bread and food was currency back then.
I mean,
you don't want to know the history of eyelashes.
What you got? Go ahead. Go ahead before we get this show started. Go ahead.
Eyelashes were designed because semen burns your eyes. They were etchers.
Where's my sound effects?
Facts. Look it up.
Eyelashes was not designed.
Yes, they were. Where's Amber when we need her?
Listen here.
I'm
No.
out there, no.
I'm gonna call on the Lord.
Okay. All right. But hey, listen. Somebody out there, hit us with the Nate's Right in the comments.
I'm gonna hit you with one of these. That's gonna be your sound. Get out of here with that. Like, go somewhere with that. But listen, so it goes on to like 50 blocks. But here's the deal. In LA, this 50 block range of prostitutes, they have a section where it's just all females. All females. And this law that they're implementing states pretty much that they can't just pull people over for suspecting that they are prostitutes. Now it's in front of churches and schools, you know, in this 50-mile radius, which is not good, but it's crazy. I'm not promoting or telling y'all to go on there and check it out, but when you see look, listen here.
Send me the link.
Go look. Okay. See, you got somebody. We just gonna say Taylor said I heard that too. By who is my eyelashes ain't that close, so get out of here.
Say.
Get out of here.
Hey, it's a fact. I didn't make it up.
We're gonna dig deeper before we put that out there. But I had to read it for the listening audience. So back to these prostitutes. And then they have some where like transgender men, they have like different blocks. So you are going where your heart's desire is. So it's like this section, that section. It's like the clothing store.
Right.
Women's, men's.
Right.
So you kind of go where you want. But what they're doing before, they used to just go ahead and pick people up and they can arrest you. Now they are implementing where they cannot arrest prostitutes. Now, I know somebody who was an ex-prostitute, I guess, and we communicated. And I remember her saying that she don't like doing black men. Why?
Everyone has their preference. I mean, like
she said it's too much work. She said it's too much work.
Oh.
She said it's too much work. And y'all, I'm gonna say you as a black man, y'all be trying to penny pinch and nickel and dime. And y'all take too long.
Well, that I understand that part.
And she got other clients. She trying to make some money. So she really, like, this is her, she ain't trying to fall in love.
Right. It's 2-minute man. Hey, yeah.
Let me hurry up, make this money.
Hold and beat it.
You're stupid. So that's why they don't want, pansex as well. Yes. That's why they don't really like their clientele to be black men. They rather white men. Hurry up. This is what I'm asking. Pay me. Be done. If you don't work, I'll sit there, fondle, and then we're out and it's over. But the black men, y'all want too much.
Bringing too much.
And listen, that's what y'all say. But she did mention that too. And she said she got 3 or 4 more to go. She got 3 or 4 more clients to go. So she's trying to get her money, and then you want to sit there and be like, well, you ain't really do this and that, so you want to pay half price. Ain't nobody doing that. Let's get this show started.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation.
All right, we're going to get these hot topics out before we know we dig into what you got to say. I saw that clip of that old girl. Jonathan Majors, the one that, remember Megan Good is dating right now, that his ex-girlfriend said that she abused him and all that extra stuff. That he abused her, rather. And Megan Good left her husband and decided dating him. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Lips tells it all.
It does. But watch this. It does that because they found out and they have footage where she was assaulting him. So what do we do? Now he lost jobs, opportunity. They because he's an actor. sat there. They're like, nah, we don't want to deal with you at all. Boom, boom, boom. We done. And come to find out, she assaulted him. Her assaulting him, what happens to her? So what's your thoughts on women who falsely accuse people, destroy men's lives, and then they come out that they were untrue? They misspoke. Let's put it in the right terms so you know the color.
It's sad that there's no retribution, or there's no thing for them. I mean, you see it all the time. It's your baby. Pay child support. 7 years down the line. Well, oops. You done ruined my life and everything. And as a man, we're raised to just, suck it up. Oh, man, that sucks to be you. There's no retribution for that. I mean, they yell equal until it needs to be equal. And then it's like, well I'm a woman. They can fall back on that. And society allows that. How can she hurt this man's reputation, job opportunities, and all these things, and there'll be nothing but, sorry. Well, he shouldn't have. She'll have another excuse why she did it, or why he shouldn't have did what he did, or whatever the case may be. There is no favor for men. And it trips me out because women want to be equal. Y'all don't want this. You don't want this. And you'll use both powers. Oh, I'm equal in this, that, and other until it get tough. I'm a woman. Hey, listen, this ship is going down. Women and children first. Oh, no. You sit right here. We starting alphabetically today. And your last name is Williams.
So, you crazy.
Hey, I mean, I'm not wrong, though. I'm open with you telling me I'm wrong.
Okay, we had a comment from Anitra Barnett.
Mm-hmm.
She said that's what these brothers get for messing with these non-black women.
What?
Okay. And then Say Taylor, so there's a conversation, but I got to share this. Her reply was, but the sisters are in that boat too. I agree with both of them. There are women. There are women out there who falsely accuse people, and nothing's done. Prime example: there was a young man, Cleveland, Ohio. He was in Cleveland, and his girlfriend was upset because he didn't call her for 2 days. Well, she filed a false report and said that he hit her. Untrue, because he hadn't seen her in 2 days. He had to pay for an attorney to stand up and say that this person was lying. She didn't show up in court, but you still want to prosecute this guy.
Yes, they fixed that up.
But watch this. The attorney said, how could he have assaulted her when you guys had him in custody? He was arrested.
But what happened to her?
I need bird chirps.
Nothing.
And that's what's crazy.
That's the reality of a man. And whoever them two, I know one of them, but said that that's what they get for not dealing with black women. Home slice, no, that's not it.
Really?
That's not a race thing. Well, I mean, who benefits for it more is the only person on the planet who doesn't have a plight, and you know who that is, right?
Talk.
A white woman doesn't have a plight. She doesn't. I'm disrespected because I'm white. She doesn't have a plight, and everything is geared to her. So, okay, they use that a lot more. But if a woman is gonna say that's my baby, and I done took care of him for 7 years or 11 years, and then say, you done raised him this long, it should be yours. There's no accountability. There's no nothing, and all I got to do is suck it up.
Now tell me this: would you be deemed a sucker if you took care of a child for, like, let's say 10 years? Let's drop it back. That wasn't yours, and you didn't know it wasn't yours. And if you be like, I'm suing her for child support.
Not a sucker. But women would be like, Nate ain't nothing. He could have, he only was housing, clothing, teaching, and everything, my little Ray. And he thought it was his, but they've been doing it for 11 years, so he can keep going. He's a sucker. No, he's not.
Okay, let's go to the comments. Richard Page of Facebook said, America's drink of choice is the tears of the white woman.
She has no plight. She can't say she's the most disrespected. She can't say she's the most feared. She can't say anything. King Kong even wanted her. I mean, she's American pie. And that is the only one that doesn't have a plight. What are they mad about? But they'll show Karen you in a minute. Oh, he's walking on my sidewalk and I feel unsafe. Really? Take his gorilla ass to jail.
Okay, so Anitra Barnett, she agrees. She said white women are always viewed as the victim. All right, let's move that with the Jonathan Majors issue. And I'm curious to see how it pans out. So I'm definitely going to be watching to see what happens to her. Because like I said, he lost jobs and everything.
Nothing's going to happen to her.
And why is it that they just, before it even went to court, they just were like, oh, no, this is bad press. Bye. We're not going to use you.
For her. They protected her. That's why I keep on saying women are powerful. And with power, you have privilege. There's a privilege in power, even though it comes with a greater responsibility.
So why is Anitra wrong when she said that?
Said what? If he deal with a black woman?
No, she said that's what these brothers get for messing with these non-black women. So if you see this is the history.
Ain't the girl we talking about black?
No.
Who we talking about? Megan Good? Megan
Good is the new girlfriend. The girl that's accusing him is white.
Sorry, sis. I was about to cuss you off for no reason. I gotta learn to read. Where my glasses at? That's what it is.
Yeah, she's a white woman, but meanwhile, all the jobs, and how hard is it to get that stigma off of you once it's put on you? Because we, as peopling, tend to say, okay, guilty, guilty, guilty.
Yeah, or believe the first story that's told. I mean, yeah, and that's a societal and a people fault. You know what I mean? Just like, that's why I said I got my 8 friends. I'm good. I don't care. When you was explaining Nate's an agitator, I said yeah. But I mean, I got my 8 friends. I'm good. I don't need any more.
Okay.
But it's just like, can't nobody tell me nothing bad about my mail. Can't nobody say nothing bad about my mail. So that's all I need. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
People will say that.
I'm trying to hit up these comments. Let's go to the next one. Sierra. The Sierra story. Russell Wilson, her husband, rented out the Waffle House for her 38th birthday.
Nice. That's high class. Waffle House is where babe, let's go to the Waffle House.
But the reason I brought that up is because you said your circle's small. I said they circle got to be super small. The Waffle House?
Yeah, it is small. It is small. But
that's a small circle.
But I know y'all talking about it as in the cheese.
I ain't talking about it no way, but let's talk about it.
I smell it.
You smell it coming? I smell it coming.
Yeah. Did you see the list of women that were unacceptable for first dates? It was a Cheesecake Factory, this, that. Now, there was a mock list on Facebook. My comment was, this was brought to you by Meow Mix. You better get a cat because you'll never keep a man.
Okay, hold on to that. Let's get to these comments real quick. Yes, Jennifer Jackson said the same thing that I said. Maybe that's what she wanted. So, and we're going to dig deeper into that because here's somebody that has the finances and took her to the Waffle House. What's wrong with it?
Nothing. It's a gesture. He closed it down. So guess what her story is? My man closed down a whole restaurant for me. What? He still gets the credit. The credit starts to leak when she tells certain type of friends it was the Waffle House.
And now my thoughts are as John Shaw's. It gotta be a sentimental thing between them at the Waffle House. Now, with that being said, we talking about that Cheesecake Factory thing. So my thoughts were, I said, you know what? They probably, first date probably was at the Waffle House. Who knows? It had to be a sentimental thing, I'm thinking.
Right.
The Cheesecake Factory thing that still keeps going. Now, you got somebody that's on your side, Nate. Richard said Ruth Chris is a chain restaurant, which we know. Clearly, well, that girl didn't say Ruth Chris when she said she wasn't going to the Waffle House. I mean, the Cheesecake Factory, because it was a chain. Clearly, she don't go out often to nice places on a regular basis because she would have known that there are a lot of high-end restaurants that are chains. Now, that list on Facebook, run some of them down. Go ahead.
I don't have it. See, that's one.
No, I said some of them. Some of them.
Oh, you can't take her to, a cruise to Bora Bora. Your first date, you can't. These were unacceptable. It was unrealistic stuff. But it started off with Cheesecake Factory because women, you just can't please them. Is basically what the list was saying. You can't take them on a private jet, a balloon ride, this, that, and other. These were unacceptable dates for first dates. Someone has it. Someone over there has it. They can put it on. People help me. I'm drowning over here. Help me.
I got the guys talking about the color hair.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Everything that was broken down as far as like that guys choose not to date women for.
Well, that should be in the Bible, though.
What?
What they said.
Oh, please. It was everything. I said, I'm about 5 things on there. But what's happening is the roles are changing. The roles are changing where the men are the hot commodity. Women are chasing men. What is it that he wants? I'm going to do what he wants.
Well, see, those are the women that find men that are pretty much married because look at it. We're the endangered species. You outnumber us. Most you out-earn us. So, I mean, if you find a man that you can believe in his leadership and trust him, he's a hot commodity. And, I mean, you see him out with his wife, and he's still a hot commodity. What? She had to open her door? Oh, back in the day, that wouldn't have turned nobody on. But, I mean...
Because that was the norm.
But it's done so far and in between. I mean, guess what? Once Little Debbie's was the norm for me. But
now you got to go to Big Deborah.
See, now to find a little quarter Little Debbie is hard to find. And once it's found, you fight for that. It's the same thing. I mean, it's sad, though. It's sad. And it was said like this. As a young man today, you're going to have to fight 40 times harder to find a woman that's 100 times worse than your grandmother was. Your grandfather didn't have to fight this hard or do all the things he had to do to get a woman that was far greater than what they're produced as today.
Do you think social media plays a part in that?
Yes, definitely. I mean, Otis can't have 2 families 3 blocks apart now with social media.
Absolutely not.
But old Otis took care of both of those families in most cases, in my argument.
But that's because most of the mothers weren't working. And see, that's where the problem is at. The problem is, I'm about to say this. The problem is this. You want, you get a job. You want me to work. I'm just going to say me because it's easier. You want me to work. You work. You get off work. Sit in a lazy boy. I just worked as well. Want me to cook. Run your bath water. I got to do 5 and 6 things when you only do 1. That's a problem.
I'm with you on that because I thought you were going the other way with it. Now, if you don't work, those things are expected. But if you work, I mean, hey, babe, well, this is where I'm at. I can't cook. You want to go get something to eat? Oh, we'll make a big pot of spaghetti as the reserve, and we'll just get it in the refrigerator. And because, spaghetti, you can get that for 3 or 4 days. So at that point, we're just going to nibble on that. I don't expect it if you're going to, have a job. But if you want to be traditional and not have a job, because neither one of my grandmothers worked. Neither one of them.
Ricky said Otis is now polygamous.
Hey, and guess what? Everywhere else in the world, polygamy is what will work. Polygamy is what will work.
What's it, sister girlfriends, or what is it called?
Sister
wives.
That's over here. Over there, you can have as many wives as you can afford. So guess what? The women aren't left out there uncovered. So she has a husband she's one of what's his name's wives, but what's his name makes sure everything she has or she needs is there for her. She's not homeless. She's not prostituting, anything like that. Who's that, Maurice?
Okay. He said he don't mind cooking. See, and that's good, but it's a lot of men that feel like, well, if I'm cooking and I'm taking on the role, then what are my boys going to say? I want to read Mike Adams' comment real quick. The quality of women have went down as well as men because of social media. I agree. Oh, gosh. Sorry. Hold on. Look, I'm like, what the heck? Cancel that. There we go. Look at me trying. All right, you there?
Yeah.
Okay. I just sat here and hit the wrong button somewhere along the line. Cancel. There we go. You like, Okay, let's see. Jen said these dudes can't afford one wife.
We can argue with that one too, but I mean,
Can we?
It's not hard. It's her expectations.
But here's the thing. Why should our expectations be low? Because you can't step up.
Well, guess what? Don't sit at my table. I'm not forcing you to be here. You
Now,
have choice.
Good stuff. That's good. So my question to you is, which was going to be my question, when you're saying if she's not working, what's expected? When does that conversation happen? Does that conversation happen on the second date?
Immediately.
The first date?
Well, I mean, no, you can't say first date. You can't say second date because right then we just get to know each other. I don't know if I want to apply or give you the application to Casa Lanate. But if you got the application to Casa Lanate, okay, these are rules and regulations. First week, we're going to sit down and we're going to go over policies and procedures, just like any other job. But, I mean, you got to fill out the application. You got the interviews. So, it's just like any job. But, I mean, that's only what I offer here at Casa Lanate. So if you choose to work here, you choose to work here.
She don't choose to work.
Well, guess what? At this institution, she doesn't work. Hey, listen.
I heard something in the background. What? You all right? Go ahead. I hear you. Go ahead.
If she chooses to come to the Shea Nate's establishment, okay. Hey, listen. I get off at 8. I'm or 6. So I mean, you can chill, scratch, burp, talk on the phone until 4 or 5. When I come home, I mean, have something hot for me.
Okay, tell me this. So with today, right now today, let's say you're single.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
let's not.
Well, no, we just talk about right on the show. We know. So right now, 2023, do you get to know her over the phone before you choose to take her out for the first date? Or do you get to know her on the first date? So is she worth a dinner?
Well, so I've heard.
Okay.
You slide into her DMs and see where it goes from there. So, I mean, hey, let's go out on a date, this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. Or if she's just like, hey, let's go shopping, you're like.
How does that happen? That don't happen on the first encounter. It can't. Let's go shopping?
Oh, I can send you some stuff. I've been sending you some stuff on you and Amber some stuff. So if you get to look at some of those, you'll be like, golly. But that's, them younger, this, that, and other. But
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So we might as well look at that. That's like prostitution.
Well, yeah, it's a business transaction. And
okay.
I mean, if you're good with a business transaction, cool. Because, I mean, for most men, that'll work out.
Okay.
He ain't paying her for the sex. He's paying her to leave after. So, and I mean, if you got a whole 50 blocks, Wait,
one more time with the sound effect. He's what? He's not paying her what?
He's not paying her for the sex. He's paying her for the leave after. To leave after.
I had to do that. I was like, oh. Yeah, okay, so the pay is for her to go on home.
There's no, hey, let me get this southern burp. I'm feeling a certain way. Let me get this southern burp out, and I'm good. So guess what? In Cali, I got 50 blocks. We got goats on block 33. You get your goats. Block 47 is midgets. So I got a smorgasbord, and you're not going to stop it. Prostitution been here since Jesus. That's the only thing that's been here since Jesus walked. Prostitution.
Okay, so is it safe to say you got 99 problems and a broad ain't one? I ain't gonna say the B word.
Hey, it takes a lot for a man to decide to get married because of the smorgasbord, because of the options, because of the responsibility. And if a man is going to be married to you, he should be responsible for you. That's in it. And I can't read.
No, don't worry about it. That's just for the viewers.
Okay.
I'll paraphrase.
As we said, a man has a love that is truer than a woman's because of that fact.
Because why?
Because of that fact. Because we marry and we have a responsibility, and it's different for us. Because I'll marry you on fries, Mel. You've never married a man on fries. You'll marry an ugly man with money. I won't marry an ugly woman with money. A man, there's duty in from a man's point of view. There's a duty. So guess what? Mel, you're my wife. Okay, I can't have you out here. Here, go get your hair and nails done. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Your bills are due. What? The gas is on. You got a hot place, a warm place to sleep, warm place to stay, this, that, and other. And a woman, here it is, I said it before. A mother loves me for my protection, for my goodness. A wife loves me for her protection, for her stability. So you're loving me for you. You're not loving me for me. You're loving me because guess what? Oh, we live in Liberty or whatever. Oh, we have a house with this, that, and that. Oh, we have 3 cars. But your love is also contingent on you not running across a dude that lives in Canfield with 7 cars and a boat. Because
that's inaccurate. I'm running across them, but I'm not dealing with them because you know what that's at? That's a bills.
You. That is a male. That's a unicorn thing. That's you.
Now, I'm going with Lisa. I got to bring this.
Bring it.
There we go. Men marry ugly women with money all the time.
Well, guess what? She thinks they're ugly. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So she thinks they're ugly.
With that being said, and you saying what you're looking for, there's some people that feel like, okay, I cook, I clean, brought up, to be a wife. And I'm using air quotes. And I'm going to say a wife back in the day versus now. But because she doesn't fit in the in society's view of how a female should look, she believes that's why she's single. So she doesn't fit the MO.
Wrong. Listen, if you're a man's piece, he's going to be there. Because society ain't helping me with one bit. Hey, society, I got a water bill that's getting a little out of hand. Can you help me out? You got opinions on everything else, society. So help me out with this water bill. So a man understands, hey, listen, I'm not marrying you for society. I'm marrying you for me. Me. So guess what? If I'm worried about, if a guy, because I'm not calling him a man, is worried about what society has to say about what he's doing, that's not good. That's not good.
I agree with you on that, and I'm going to say why. Because you have and I hate to bring up the Kardashians, but I got to bring it up for this example. You have the Kardashians. Some people in society feel as though that they are the epitome of beautiful, got everything done. But we know what our thoughts. They still get cheated on. They got the money. She sucked her way to the top. Boom. There you go.
Here's something
it's
else.
not working.
Here's a fun fact. People, viewing audience, listening audience, look at all these reality star shows and everything, and these women get beautiful, drop dead beautiful. Why are they all single?
No, the housewives, well, they end up being single.
Because guess what? They do what they think men want. Men don't want that garbage. Unfortunately, I was at a hotel and I'm going across, and I found out one of the the reality, the specials where they bring them all in, they sit at the couches, and they're all in these ball gowns, and they painted 3 different shades, and then long eyelashes, and they got the gold. And I'm just like, look at this. I had an Uncle Ruckus moment. You throw $1 million in a monkey cage, and all you got is dressed up monkeys. But I mean, all this beauty and what they perceive to be as beautiful, they're single. They have men issues. So they're single, fine as all get out, and have men issues. Y'all don't see that part about it?
That's what I say. Especially for females. I'm like, that's not it. Every person likes what they like and don't like what they don't like. I just believe at this stage of the game, it's like, am I willing to put up with your mess? That's where you are.
That's at this thing in the game. But this is, your kids and your grandkids. It plays a big part. And I mean, a lot of these women, you like, ooh. And all you say is D-O. Everyone knows what D-O is, right? It's a natism. Did you read your notes, your class notes? You know what D-O is, right?
In the medical field, a doctor's order.
Said Nate's moments. Y'all gotta read
Nate's moment, what's your D-O? What's a D-O?
Ornament.
Okay. There we go. Wait, I overspoke. Go ahead, say it again.
D-O, an ornament for a penile ornament.
Okay, a dizzle ornament.
Right.
Okay, we have a question that I want to ask. Since when has a marriage become a business?
Since you need just file a license. File a license. Back in the day, we jumped a broom, and they stayed together because you believed in jumping that broom and what it represented. Now we have to get a license, file taxes differently. It's a business. Oh, you get breaks. Oh, what? You're married? Okay, well, you get a tax break for that. This, that, and other. It's a business. But guess what, man? Me and you can profess our love for each other, go out back and jump a broom, and I'm there for you to protect and provide.
And I don't have to pay somebody to leave you.
Right. Right.
Okay. It was another one that I wanted to catch up as I find it. Okay. Marriage and a contract business agreed. Okay. Now, Mike Adams said couples don't want to build together. They want everything right now, today. I have to address that. No, couples don't at this age. No, you already know where I'm going. No, I'm going to need you to already be built. I'm built. You need to be built. We could come together, rent out some other property, and then move forward. But don't come talking about something I want to build with you. No, I'm cool.
Mel, I'm totally agree with you, but a lot of women don't think like that. I have to come in with my race already ran. I have to come in with stuff. Women don't accept to do, if I drove my which I love driving, this is my car, my 07 Honda Civic, I'm looked at it as a certain way by women. I can't just pull up in my 07 Civic. I went to the club to get some wings one night, and I pulled up in my 07 Civic, and I felt them looking at me, and I just smiled because one, I don't have to impress nobody. I listen.
But see, that's how you felt. But that doesn't mean that that all female feel that.
Get it out, man.
That does not mean that all females feel that way. And I was trying to say, do I want to say all specific? Let me tell you something. True females that are got some business about themselves, they're not paying attention to what you're driving, as long as you're driving. As long as you have something. I'm just saying, because I'm sure, guess what?
What bummy dude have you dated?
What, who?
Bummy guy have you dated?
I don't date bums.
Ah!
But a Honda Civic does not mean that you are a bum. You might be a leader, intelligent. You run into C Staples in your car after work, boom, but you got a dress car.
Thank you, man. I am all those things. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I do want to, here's a question. Can you fall in love with your childhood friend that you went to school with without having sex?
Yeah, and that's worse.
Tell me, what's worse?
Not having the sex. Because the anticipation, the dreams that you've always had as a child are still there. It's uncharted. So it's more of a, oh, I know that's delicious. Oh, man, I've dreamed of us since we were in the 10th grade, and she used to do this, and he used to do that. He looked so good in his football uniform, and blah, blah, blah. And, man, I wonder how it is. So it plays more of a role, I think.
Okay.
And, I mean, you can say Nate's wrong, but yeah.
Okay, so that's more. That's more.
Temptation.
Would you say that's more what?
It's more of a temptation.
Okay, a temptation or anticipation.
Both. I'll take both. 1,000, Chuck.
Okay. And that's when you give the. That's when y'all had a conversation that if it goes down, I might be quick.
I hope she already knows that because I've been waiting. That's Gerald Levert.
For so long. That was a good one. Thanks for that question, Maurice Hines. That was a good one.
It's the Ask Nate Mail show.
That's what it is. Listen here.
Hey,
we explore you. The views of Nate. I see you didn't even see it. You probably didn't even see that.
What?
That's what it's about.
The what?
We got Nate the Agitator.
Yes.
Exploring his views because I want to know. We know neither one of us can see. All right, Nia Hall said, true, but you'd be surprised how many men don't drive or where they work or where their wealth. True. Now, I think it was Mike that said earlier that we dress and we look like we have money when we don't.
Well,
let me say this. You asked me a question that I had to think about. Mel, how many bums have you dated? I said none. Let me tell you why. Because if you didn't look like a bum in my mind and act like a bum, you weren't a bum. How you dress is how you be addressed. I would prefer somebody to be kept up, look good. We could go, like you said, a Dizzle ornament. That's Nate's initials. Yeah. The book of Nate.
Yeah, out of the book of Nate.
It's just like us. We want an ornament on our arm. You need to be looking right. I don't want you to be looking like no bum.
Well,
I want people, when we walk in a room, we want other women to like our men. Confident women. Let me say that. Right. When you are with a confident woman, she want her man looking amazing.
Right.
Now, why is that, Mel? That is because I'm already that chick. My dude would be like, oh, well, who she got? And then he's paying attention to her, and I know you can't get him. And he looking like that. I'm really that chick. So you really want to be in my shoes.
But that is a whole lot more money than me spending. Your woman you're not DO. My DO was costing me about $40, and it was about 15, 20 minutes of my time.
Okay.
It's a lot different.
But my VO is what? Costing what?
Woo, I got to change my underwear.
You got to buy an outfit?
Yeah. I got to cut and clean. Yeah, I mean, shave. Listen, I looked at it like this. It was Jordan at the time. Jordan was, or let's just say LeBron. They paid LeBron $20 billion to wear Nike or whatever they paid. I don't know the exact amount. They ain't paying me nothing. They expect me to buy that. So if you see me, most of the time I'm in just casual, just bummy or whatever. I wear stuff that's important to me. Like I very seldom wear Nike. You know, I'll wear Skechers because them are comfortable. I got a couple pair of Nike. But I mean, my whole thing is, if I got to dress to impress you, but
are you working on a cement floor for 8 hours? Wear your Skechers.
Well, yeah, Skechers is just comfy. Oh, My feet don't stink as much. You know what I mean? The oniony smell comes out in Skechers. I don't know what they do, but it's great.
Now, I'm going to say this, and this is what I said earlier with Lisa. At this age, as long as you have a car. Now, your car is not tacky. You know what I mean? Come on. People at certain ages look for different things, but you got to have a car. I told you, remember that one guy who had that beautiful home, his and her Harleys? All he needed was a wife. Mm-hmm. Now, okay, this looks good. The presentation looks wonderful, but if you know me, I'm going to dig a little deeper, like what's really going on? Mm-hmm. And I shared with him, this is not a turn on. He was like, well, I have this, and he definitely did have it. And he made money. Problem is, somebody walking in is looking at, well, somebody with some sense is looking at his outgo. I'm looking at your income. So him having all that, are these things paid for? No. So me coming in here means, oh, okay, and if I marry this guy, oh, okay, Mel, go ahead. You just accumulated all of his bills. And that's an issue. That's an issue. If you have a decent car, it doesn't have to be brand new, but it's paid for, almost paid for. Bam, let's go with it. And y'all ate me up on last week when I was saying how, talking about if we go out on dates and all he uses is credit cards. Oh, they ate me up. They was in my inbox.
Good. Get her, guys.
No, but here's the problem. I didn't disclose this information. You went to a buy here, pay here car lot for your car. Like, come on.
Well, how do you know this on the first or second date, Mel?
Because we have conversed prior.
So you know his credit score and all this?
No.
What?
I guessed it. This is how I got that information. You went to a buy here, pay here. This ain't your homeboy, okay? You paying for a car to buy here, pay here, where you could be out and you could leave the grocery store and come back with your groceries and your car won't start. Stop playing. And then we go out and you constantly using credit cards. Well, if you're already in debt, why are we doing this? Let's not do this. Let's go to the park.
He's trying to impress you, man.
You're not impressing me. It's plummeting.
This is a Meow Mix moment. This Meow Mix moment has been brought to you by Mel. There's no winning. He can't win. It's just, there's no winning.
Don't listen. This, like you said at the beginning, leadership is key.
Right.
We are looking for great leaders because sometimes we tend to go, that we need somebody to be like, okay, do your thing. Get it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's not do this at this moment. Let's think about this thing. You want somebody there for you like that. You don't want to be the boss all day. You're the boss at work and then you got to go home and be the boss. You don't want that. That does not show good leadership qualities. That shows debt. So if my credit score is here, his credit score is here, is that somebody I can work with? Possibly. Watch this. Possibly. Because I can help you bring it here. But now you got to buy here, pay here. Whoop. And you're using credit cards to buy dinner for me. Whoop. That's not going to work. I'd rather you keep it up front, lay it all on the line. Listen, I am here for you. If you just say, listen, I don't have no money, I can respect that.
And you would decline.
That is not true.
Okay, all right. Well, Mel, I'm your cousin, and I love you outside of this show.
Keep it real.
It's gonna be hard for you, Mel. It's gonna be difficult to find the Sasquatch unicorn, the Sasquatch riding on the unicorn that you need.
Okay. Now she said that maybe to buy here, pay here is to build credit or not hit on his credit score.
Listen.
It could be, but that tell me that's where you are. I just and see using the credit card. See, I use mine for my points. But I'm willing to teach somebody. I'm willing to show, like, hey, let me show you what I learned.
You know that your great grandmothers and grandmothers married for love, and that stuff.
I did that the first time.
Right, but guess what? We added that.
I did that the first time. I ain't even trying to be funny. Listen, the next person, listen. First time for love, second time for insurance. Medical. Do you have, I don't care how much, do you have good medical? Okay, let's talk. Let's move forward. Let's keep it 100 up in this mug. You know what I mean? Now we got the 3 basics. A job, a car, and live alone. And not with his mom. That's it right there.
Well, I mean, shoot, I own everything I got.
Okay. We got that. That's good. So ownership.
Well, I mean, no notes. I don't. No.
Oh, okay. So Mike, he came back. Shout out to Atlanta. He was like, I'm talking about when I say the guy being dressed up, $300 shirt, $300 jeans, $300 shoes. That's extreme. That's extreme. And that would have to be like a younger person, I would think. Actually, that's an idiot. $300?
I wouldn't fart in $300 jeans. No, I'm not paying that much. I'm a special.
Most of them jeans, they be having them stones and stuff on it. They come visit your house. They come visit your house, sit on your furniture, scuff up your furniture. You're like, now I gotta buy a new couch because you done messed up my leather with the doggone stones. You crazy. But it's the truth. We got to figure out how to bring it back.
Here's the thing.
Or is it over? Is it over?
No, because there's still someone out there, but you have to be in tune with you first. It ain't about what she has or what you have or he has. It's about what you want. It's just like if you were single and looking for a man, you wouldn't adopt a kid. You have to set up for what you were after. If you want a man, okay, what do I do to do this? Okay, do I get in the gym? Do I learn to cook a dish? You do those type of things. You don't run away from it. You know what I mean? So if you know who you are and what you're after, don't sit here and say, well, God gonna send him to me. Oh, yeah, okay, he gonna send him to you, all right. But if you don't prepare yourself or you don't do the things that it takes to get what you after, you know what I mean? I built my credit score up so I can afford my jacuzzi or whatever the case may be. But I had to build it up so I can attain it. Mm-hmm. So even with the man you want, be the woman that man wants. You know what I mean? If you know you're dating a hunter, don't learn to swim. You ain't a fish. Learn to be a deer so he can hunt you. Okay, so it's pretty much just set yourself up in the right position. It starts with you. So I already got my plans to win Mel over. Okay, cool. I'm going to pay with cash. I'm going to take her to a nice restaurant. I'm going to bring a decent car. And it was something else. I don't know. It was hard, but I know that.
It was not hard.
Oh, you looking for a unicorn, a Sasquatch riding a unicorn.
The car just got to be clean. Don't let me get in your car and it's dirty.
Okay.
That's it.
That'll be out the water for real.
You didn't say that, but that is not a lie. All I'm asking for is you to take care of yourself.
Yeah, but in my Honda, the stuff that I'm supposed to be dining on and the wife ain't cooking for me when I go sneak and eat.
It's in the back seat.
It's all back seat. The boxes that tell you everything.
It's crazy. I wanted to address that because that was a question that I received where she felt like, she said she's overweight and she does everything, but that's why she feels as though that she's single. Now, I could say this. You have people, and I'm speaking, let me say this. The views of us here on Shop Talk with Mel are just that, the views of us. We ain't speaking for the world, so let's not get deep into the detail. But I noticed that a lot of single females and men, they tend to say why they are single. The problem is there are people that are attracted to them, but they aren't attracted back. So it's like, no, just the particular person that you want
Right.
is not interested in you because of clearly whatever their desire is.
Right.
So
And
you
that's
saying if you are a hunter, be a deer. Okay.
So, I mean, just like with her, she's saying the guy she wants. She has to set herself up for that dude. If you want this type of man in your life, listen, you can't go to big dudes and expect to find a millionaire. You have to.
That's just an example.
Yeah.
I got you.
What? I'm always there, baby. I'm a supporter. But you can't go there looking to find a millionaire. You have to go where millionaires go.
Oh, so this is not a Pretty Woman moment, because you know that was a great movie.
And women loved it. Oh, there's a chance. Pretty Woman is the dumbest show ever.
That was a great movie.
Jeez. Man, get out of here. God.
That was a great movie, but yes, with hopes that you can find your Prince Charming.
Yeah, and not work for it, and just happen to he trip over you and this, that, and other. Yeah, okay, good luck with that. How many people has it worked for? They ain't even made a Pretty Woman 2.
That's because some good movies don't need to be redone.
Right.
Okay, so you got a female that said, I didn't like that movie.
Thank you. I like you, Nicole. Hey, Nicole McCastle.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Natty.
Okay. I like this one. Or go where millionaires are with not so millionaire mentality.
Well, then you're going to be putting money on their books. Then you got to be worried about left alone.
True.
But hey,
so,
if that's the you want to go, you got to look at the whole, this is chess, not checkers. If you want to go with the billionaires without the millionaire mentality, what else is on there? Jail, prison, getting the house shot up. All of that's in the ingredient.
But that sounds like a drug dealer. That don't sound like a millionaire.
Oh, drug dealers be having millions. But, I mean, it's like you have to put it all in the equation.
Here, you ask me, I think we all been millionaires because after I sat there and did the legwork, I sat there and did the math on how much I paid in automobile insurance since I've been driving. $237,000 that I have spent in insurance just in case something happens. Almost $250,000.
You can't even afford it. You ain't never had a car that came close to that.
At all. And then you know that the insurance person's job is to not pay, to deny you.
Right.
So it's like...
Well, let's see why you had you turned your blinker on late. Yeah, we don't cover that. You turned your blinker on late.
Right.
What happened? Yeah, it's a problem.
But I ain't going to go there. I want to hit Dwight Howard. Dwight...
You be the only one to want to hit that.
You know what I mean. I want to speak on. Let me be clear. Yes. Dwight Howard. Now, his ex was on Basketball Wives, and she was talking about the tendencies that she saw. And said she thinks he's gay. He got upset, sent her a cease and desist, and now somebody else is suing him, some guy he had an encounter with, and he actually had to come out and say he didn't do whatever the guy said he did, but this is true. Then he ended up speaking and said his business is his business, what he does in his bedroom. Sir, you put it out there. I.e. like Jada, you put this out here, and then you want to get an attitude to say it's my business. Ma'am, you sat at the red table and shared it. Dwight, you put your business out there and shared it. So that's why we're talking about it. Now, when men... And like I said, we're just speaking just our opinions, our views only.
Minimum wage, reality.
Yeah, there you go. When we see things and we be like, oh, those are gay tendencies. Are those gay tendencies? Or is it just you like to explore?
Hey, look. I don't care. Hey, whatever floats his boat, as long as it don't run into mine. But if I see gay tendencies, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I just leave it alone. There's nothing he can do for me.
What?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's him, but like for a female. Have you
It's like-
seen?
it's
Hey, listen,
like-
take your children out the room. Take them out the room for this part. Listen, for real.
It's like this.
My homeboy told me that he was with this chick. And she went down. And he said before he knew it, his legs was in the air.
Oh.
Because I asked what happened to the relationship. Some stuff I don't be wanting to know, but I'm like, well, whatever happened? And then he shared with me that. And he said it was too much. See how you grabbing yourself?
Yeah.
He said it was too much for him.
That is too much.
He said he couldn't handle it because she done threw his legs in the air.
I'd have felt violated.
Actually, I know he did because he shared it. Now, I don't know what my face was doing at that time, but I'm sure it was doing something similar like.
Yeah. I'd have felt violated.
So he could not move forward.
You're right. He's violated as a man. You do not marry your rapist.
No, I don't know if that would actually be rape, though. It was consensual, but that's what he said. The things that she was doing, he felt like that she was gay. He said he felt like she felt like she was eating him out.
I had one of those encounters about 25 years ago. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And what happened?
Whoa.
You said bye?
Oh, that was it. That was it. But I sat there like, and I know that is the original BDR. She beat me up. I beat my ass. BDR. But I didn't, no rematch, no rematch clause. But I mean, I was shaken and battered for a while after that.
BDR for this week's show is what?
Bad Dick Report. Read my book.
We gonna get it. Nicole said she was turning him out.
Yeah.
This I'll let you guys read that one. So he felt like she was gay, and he was like, now to my understanding, I thought it was a good thing when men had two women in the bedroom.
You gotta be special. I mean,
Even though we know to each his own.
Mel, your spare room available? No, you got to be built special for that. And for the listening audience, there's a difference. One is a train and one is a threesome.
What?
Come on, Mel. Come on.
Okay, I got the half of it, but the train, like I know what a train, like
What is the train?
the train is when like dudes is taking turns.
No. A train is two men and a woman. A threesome is one man and two women.
No, that's not it. Still,
Ask the people. Ask the people. Just
people, can y'all let me know?
Nate's right. Just say Nate's right. Just put the speaker
So
up.
a train is two men,
Two guys.
and a female.
Right.
A threesome is two females and a man. Well, how come that's not a train?
It's not. Because a train has a caboose and an engine. Or we can call it the pig roast. And then the one spinning in the middle.
Okay, I got you, Texas. Okay, the Texas coming through saying he's right.
Thank you. I like that on the screen, man. Put that on the screen.
Put that back on the screen. Oh, you can't see that? Oh, you know, because it's coming up.
Right.
Thank you, love production, putting it up top. So I can actually see it now. That's what I was like.
Hey, they can put the stars or whatever. I want to be the speaker. So you order this. They could put like the flames or the hearts.
Oh, in the comments, throw flames and hearts.
Right. I'm the speaker.
Oh, you want to be the speaker?
Yes.
For speaker, speak, Nate, speak.
That's right. Wow.
But I think that's unfair. Because it could be a threesome with 2 dudes and a girl. Why?
As me and Rodney stated, we're not making eye contact. You mess with your end of the torso and don't bother me. There's nothing sensual about it. It's nothing sensual. Hey, you take one, plug it in one end, plug it in, and let it spin in the middle like a pig roast. It's a train. Choo choo.
You said it's.
Nate is absolutely. Who? I can't. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, Seal, what? Hey.
Yes, I am scholarly. I be educated. I got my.
But that's unfair.
Oh, is it, man?
No, for real. Like 2 dudes and a chick. That's not a threesome.
Watch this. The 2 girls might kiss each other.
Yeah.
Or might share something. Them dudes ain't even looking at. Don't make eye contact me. Play with your end of the torso and enjoy yourself. And don't shoot me because we will fight right here.
Okay. So Nicole McCaskill on Facebook said, I do have a problem with both. But if the men mess around and swords touch, it's not right.
Ta-da! Unless it's Dwight Howard. See how we brought it around, Mel?
Full circle. Full circle. That's crazy.
I don't make the rules.
But see, that whole threesome thing, that ain't good either. Because what happens is, if he like her more than he likes you, then they might be doing some side type stuff.
It takes a special type of person to understand that. And there's rules and regulations. Like, hypothetically, if me and you were together, you would be over the threesome. You would bring the girl in. I can't be like, oh, yeah, bring her with us. You're over that. The female's over that. You would have to set the guy rules because she's there with you and I'm just participating.
Okay, Sean Douglas said it's all boiling down to being gay.
What do you mean? With the train?
With the 2 dudes and
Yeah, the train. Well, not
and a
really.
one. Yeah, with the train. Go ahead.
No, not really, because I mean, there's been critically acclaimed songs written about it. It's not any fun if the homies can't have none. Yeah, see, those aren't gay dudes. They just like, hey, let's have fun.
That's a train.
Right.
That's a pass around.
So
a train is when it's all at one time. I thought that was like an orgy.
No. All at one time is couples. Me and you.
Swingers.
Swingers is a lifestyle. Swingers is the lifestyle. Orgies is the coming together, is the action. So all these couples are going over to Mel's house and have a free fall. Whoever
they land with.
Right. But the event is a swinger event. That's why they don't allow a lot of single men to swinger events. Some single women can come, but nah. So
all that is that considered a pass for a day with these certain people?
I don't know. I'm not even certain people.
I'm just saying, because like I'm trying to understand this. I'm like, you got swingers, you got and couples with couples, so we're not cheating. We just gonna link up with these people. Like,
listen, that's how your boat floats. And if you happy the way your boat float on.
We got a gang of songs today.
Oh, we old school on this.
Okay. Now, Nicole right about this. She said no, because if them heifers touch me or get in my way, we have a problem. Now, see, I cannot. I'm too territorial. And I'll be like scoping out, looking, be like, oh, no, that was an extra moan with her. Then it's a fight. It's a full-on fight.
Right. That's why proper etiquette is the woman picks the girl for her.
And then the woman get mad.
Well, hey, because y'all emotional and everything is feeling. But a guy sits back there and be like, excuse me, can I help you with that? Can I partake? Might I kiss you there? Oh, what about kissing her here? Why don't you take the southern area and I'll play up here and there? So it's not a guy thing. It's for a guy, but it's not for him. It's okay. I would think it's fun with her. Hey, hubby, is it okay if I mess around with her and you could come? Why, certainly.
So you guys just agree. So a guy's just agreeing to be a pass around.
Yeah. That poor guy is sacrificing himself and his morals to be a pass around. We do so much for you, Mel. We do so much.
Oh, you crazy.
Make sure she got a nice ass.
And you like that's it. So what's the pickup lines now?
For what?
For
Anything?
yes, for like if I see a guy and I find him attractive, what's a good pickup line?
Point at him aggressively and then point down. You got it. It's that simple for a woman.
Listen, dude was grabbing his collar. What if she would have did that? He probably wouldn't have went. Or would he have known what he was in for?
I don't know. I don't know from a woman's point of view. I just know it's a lot easier.
It's a lot easier to just say what you want?
For a woman?
So,
Yeah.
okay, so, but what if she wants more than that? So should she wear white on the first date and just keep wearing white around him? If she looking for a marriage?
Marriage, you gotta hunt. That takes skill. You know, and here it is. A woman doesn't really have to have a skill. But it takes skill to find the husband that you want. You have to set yourself up for that.
Study him.
Yeah, you have to study. And it's not a person, it's the type of man you want. You know, I was a good athlete. I was great at football. I could play basketball. But I practiced football. You know.
So if she act like she like football,
she gotta go out there and work out. She gotta lift weights. She gotta be in the off season. She has to prepare herself for that. So if this type of dude that she's attracted to makes this type of money, she gotta have herself in a position where she can have access to people with that type of money. And if they like Kevin Samuels always say, fit, she gotta keep herself fit. You know, body count gotta be low. There's an application for any job you want.
I like that you said that. Body count has to be low. Yet, the song says, since we're going old school,
What's up?
you want a lady in the street, but a freak in the bed.
My freak. My freak. Not everybody else is a freak. Not everybody else is a freak. That shouldn't be public knowledge. That should never be public knowledge.
Okay. I can respect that.
And if a guy said, man, she a freak, she done already lost. She done dropped out of the wife category now. Now she's teetering on girlfriend, maybe girlfriend.
Or a good time.
Because this dude already told me. Well, how did he know? Okay, well, if he know, did he pay full price? Because she's asking me to pay full price. Cover on my medical, eye dental, go to work every day, then take her out. Yeah. Then I got to take her out. Then I got to buy Christmas gifts and spend time with the holiday. Then I can't go over friends in them house as much as I like. There's a whole lot of stuff that goes into it.
Here you go, Nate. How is she a freak if she don't have experience?
If she's willing to do it.
Willing to be taught.
Yes. And guess what? The dude who's responsible for you likes to do the teaching. I like to be... Every guy wants some type of virginity.
Oh, you are scholarly. That's right. Dude did say you're scholarly. Go ahead.
With my cap, my graduation cap next week. But the guy that's responsible for you wants to feel that there's a specialty he has. That's why virgins are so well or sought after. That's a big flex for a woman. That's a big flex. And a low number is a big flex. And being a freak, that's in you. Because it ain't like you gonna be like, I never snorted cocaine. And then be like, okay. No, you be like, that drug is that look pretty fun. I think I would do it one day. And then you do it. So it's in you. That freak is already in you. But if you didn't explore it with Tyrone and Leroy and them, I'm not paying full price for that.
Church is in the house.
Well,
she said, study to show yourself approved.
Hey, man, see, she done came around. Won't you come?
Is there another?
We gonna put that pass this around.
I got his hat down like an offering plate, listening audience.
Pass it around.
That's what I was wondering and needing clarity on that. It's like, okay, so if you were the one teaching, then you're that guy. And if
Fine.
but here's the thing. She's willing, you're teaching, she's willing to come out and explore because she wants to marry you.
Right. And it's
You,
me.
yeah, but you teach her, but you don't want to marry her.
Well, you have to, with great power comes great responsibility. And you have to know what, I wouldn't even know how to explain it. You have to know and feel comfortable and trust. That's why you got to study the man that you want. I mean, you got to look at how he treats his daughters, if he has kids, how he treats his mama, how is he around other men. There's so much that goes into giving your all to some man. You don't throw yourself at just anybody who says you're cute. So you have to have a belief in this guy.
Okay.
You have to believe in him to want to do that stuff. You don't just do it all willy-nilly.
Because then once it's gone, it's gone. It's over.
You can't get it back. Because guess what? Me and Mel smashed, and I was a 2-minute man. She telling everybody a 2-minute man, and the girls are like, "Oh, he a 2-minute man." But the fellas like, "You smashed. A win is a win, dog." It's different.
Okay.
So guess what? Mel has to know about Nate and his tendencies and how he is with money, and he makes sure he ain't paying him for dinner and his credit cards with his JB Byrider car outside.
Why you throwing names out there? That's the views of Nate, the agitator, and not us here, the staff at Shop Talk with Mel.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. So, but you have to. Here's the thing. We talked about a woman's worth. If you're worthy of a man who does this, you have to know what that man is about. You have to know, okay, if this is the man is worthy of me. So if you say worthy of me and Tyrone and them hit, I'm like, really? I know. I see the Bondo on the damn door. I see the transmission leaking. I see that stuff. So you can't tell me you worth top dollar and I got to pay and then.
So you ain't putting money into the engine?
No, not
with the transmission leaking.
Of my all, because the guy has an all too. Guess what?
Really?
Yes. Because look, if a man gets with a woman on fries, he's not gonna hold that she working fries over her. If she lose that job, he might be upset, but he's just like, I have to find the way. It's not her responsibility to lead us. God, father, mother, child. So I have to talk to God about getting me right to cover her. Now, if you're dealing with a real man, he knows that. But a real woman also knows that. Now, if you make more than him, you still, God said, that's nice. Your W-2 is a lot better than his, but you're still under his cover, under him. So you have to act accordingly. And if you're not going to act accordingly, my W-2 is better. I'm going to say, cool. Oh, there's a noise downstairs. It's your turn. Go see what that is. No. Tell him your W-2 is more. Tell him Robert downstairs. You make more than me, so you coming down to see what's going on.
Now that's whack.
You can't have it both ways. It is ordained, or it is said, God is over the household. Man is to cover his wife. And covering don't mean make more money. Covering means protect, provide, and stuff like that. So if you don't even abide by those laws...
Protect.
Ta-da. And guess what that means? No, you're not wearing that outside. Go upstairs and change. Well, I go upstairs and change. You ain't wearing that outside. And you mad because he don't let me this, that, and other. No, I have to be worried about them dudes checking you out, saying something lewd. Tyrone then came and said, "Ooh, come get with a real man. I do this, that, and other in front of me."
Well, that sound like some personal insecurities there.
No, it's not insecure. It's knowing there's alligators in this water. Don't swim in it. And you like, well, they like gravy, and so I'm gonna get in gravy. Now you can't tell me not to get in the water.
We go swim in the water, but we expect you to protect us from the alligators.
Quick, don't go in the water. Just don't. Just listen to me and don't get in the water. Well, I want to go, and they say it's nice. Okay, get in the water. Go ahead. Go ahead. And then help. You ain't helping me. You ain't no type
So
of
is it that you don't want the competition? Could it be that?
There is no competition. Guess what? We break up today.
That's a problem. When you said there is no competition, go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say.
Because guess what, man? If me and you break up today, guess who's smashing somebody else first?
She could.
Yes, immediately. She has them in her DMs. And these dudes is going to bring her over. Oh, what? Nate, man, he doing like that? This, that, and other. Smash. And then after the smash, he going to be like, so what you about to do? Ugh.
Oh, he's sending her home.
Right. He ain't playing for keeps. He's playing for to play. Because he's going to be like, you know what? Y'all can make it. Y'all can make it. Y'all go ahead.
Now you want to be the counselor. Now you want to be the counselor.
Right. After he did smash. So he wants you for a whole different reason. He don't want you for your bills and your maintenance regimen. I pay for her hair, her paws and claws to get done every week. She got to get her hair done every 2 weeks. He don't want all of that. He just wants to smash.
And send her back.
What'd she say?
No, she just said checkmate. You know what she said. You know it was something. Talk about something. What she say? Make me read that. You're so funny. It's like, what she say? Let me see that.
But he doesn't want to pay the full price. The full price is I can't go riding my motorcycle today because I was out for 3 weeks, the last 3 days, and now I got to spend time with you watching Pretty Woman.
That's a great movie.
Yeah. But guess what? If I wasn't with you and you were just a smash, hey, I'm busy. Yeah. My mom died again. Yeah. I can't make it. But if I'm overprotecting you and all that stuff, I can't get away with that. I have to alter the things that I want to do to facilitate our relationship for you.
So what do you say to the person that feels like their friend's man telling them what to do? What do you say to that person? Meaning like what to wear, how to look. What advice would you give somebody?
That's their business. If that's the way he operates his company, and you are applied and an employee of his company, ta-da! Especially
because we always got that friend to be like, he telling you what to do. You got to ask him for permission.
Yep. And I'm like, oh well, hey, I mean, it works for them. Is she telling you with a black eye? Is she telling you it limping? Or is she just mad because of the rules and the regulations are not
working for her?
Right.
And see,
that's why you don't want to be Tyrese's ex.
Man, this cat, I'd be so mad if I was married to Tyrese. He on here crying publicly, embarrassing the whole family.
No. You didn't hear the latest?
No.
Man, you ain't heard the latest?
I haven't. I heard the latest.
She's been on social media talking about, I would have never left him. I was listening to friends who were single friends that were in my ear, and I acted wrong, and this, that, and other. And Tyrese came out and roasted her. He was dropping names and everything.
Because it was done. But that happens so often. You have people who are not in the relationship that you are inviting into your relationship, and this is the dude that they would not date. Just like if you look at the bigger picture, there's guys like my friends or family date that I know I would never date. So how am I going to sit there and say what's going on? You know what you can tolerate and what you can't.
Look. Just because you buy him ice cream all the time and he like, girl, I wouldn't be doing that with ice cream, this, that, and other. You shouldn't be doing that. Well, you're telling me from a standpoint because you lactose intolerant. So it ain't got nothing to do with you.
And you know what? You are You are right. Because it would be a problem that friend would actually have. If you bought your man ice cream every day when you got off work, you took ice cream home. Your friend sitting over there like, well, why you got to take him ice cream every day? How about why not? That's when the women need to stand up and say, why not? Like, what's the issue? That's a simple thing.
I don't do domestics. Well, he did this and he did that. Yeah. Okay. Well, what did she do? Because I know, first of all, I know women speak from the victim standpoint. I know that. And I don't even, well, ain't no violence, nobody's punched in or this, that, another. No. Because a woman will tell you, and then he threw a flip-flop at me and hit me. And girl, what? He hit you with a flip-flop? Why would he?
But she ain't say she threw the vase.
No. She could just say, I threw. She'll tell the story what I did. I threw the vase at her. I threw this in a flip-flop. And you say, girl, I wouldn't take it and this, that, and other. A woman will never say, well, what did you do? They don't know that she shot at me. But all they heard was, I threw the flip-flop.
Not.
Will be on. You should be throwing no flip-flops. You could hurt somebody with that flip-flop. I said, y'all don't see this bullet hole in the wall? She shot at me. That's different. You still shouldn't be throwing no flip-flops at your woman.
Okay, I'm going to read this one. Never take advice from someone who has never seen your rectum. Somebody will catch that later. Okay. Now, I want to read this comment from Carla Lee that was saying about how you check him, like you view a man by how he treats his mother is important. I think so too. I do. And dating a mama's boy is not a bad thing. But I gotta say this. You're not gonna get your turn until mother is gone. I'm speaking from experience.
Well, I'm speaking from a mama's boy.
Speak.
My mom will never step in, and she'll listen. She'll never step her foot into the house or anything that's going on. She won't step in the middle of that. But, my mom, and she won't ask anything that's unrealistic. That's my mom. But if she said, hey, like, she wanted to go to Mississippi when I was in Mississippi. Mm-hmm. My mom said I wanted to go. I said, well, I'm done with my season in October, so I guess I'm on the first weekend in October. She said, well, we're going the second weekend. I said, that's it. Babe, my mom needs me to take her to Mississippi. I'm going. There's no question about it.
But did you hear yourself?
Yes.
I'm going. Now.
She was invited.
Wait, but here's the thing. So say you have plans, and I'm not saying your mom in particular,
right.
But
we hypey.
You have plans, and then your mother needs to go to the grocery store, and you break the plans that we have had for weeks because your mother got to go. You got to go do something for your mother.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I'll be like, hey, mama, we got these tickets. I can do it afterwards. I'm just speaking from me, and I tend to keep driving toward mama's boys. I do, and I think it's a good thing because there's like a sensitive side. However, you don't get your turn until after she's gone. Needless to say, I'm not wishing nobody's mother to be gone. Right. The mom's still there, but I left was like, you just don't have the time that I need because something that may be very important to me, you deem it's not that important. But because if I mention something, that means it's important. I'm not going to be like, oh, I need to. If I mention something, that means it's important. Otherwise, I just kind of just chill and lay low because I'm pretty chill. But then your mother call and be like, boom, and you be like, oh, okay, I can't go. I'm not going to get upset. I understand. You got to go do what you have to do for your mom and handle your business. But that just lets me know that you are not emotionally available for me. And I'm not going to, at this stage of the game, I'm not going to, you can't compete with somebody's mother, and I'm just not going to deal with it. Because people was getting on me at the barbershop. That's why it's called Shop Talk. Getting on me because I was saying how the guy, remember I wouldn't go out with him
because he didn't pump my gas. Remember, I went into the gas station, I came out, he still had his seatbelt on. He had no intentions of pumping my gas. They was like, well, what if he didn't know?
No,
and
he should have known. I'm with you, Mel.
I feel like he should have known. But even if he didn't know, it is not my place at this age to teach you that. But I did ask the question. I said, do you pump your mother's gas? He was like, yes. I said, okay. And that was a point taken. Done. And he was like, what? I was like, I'm just not that important to you. The end. And that showed me how the relationship was going to go. So you treat me like your homeboy, your average. We're not there, you know? Go ahead. What you got?
I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. It reminded me of a time when I was in the car, and the lady I was dealing with at the time was in the car, and her 16-year-old son was in the car. And she looked at me, and I said, oh, no, get him out. You, the one that we paying for, the one who we're in the car taking him someplace, get him out. Well, he's tired. I said, well, you know what?
He's tired?
Yeah, well, made an excuse for her baby, but I was supposed to get up, go with them to his event, and take him. And he can't get out and pump the gas. He didn't have to pay for it. I paid for it. Yeah, I handed my car back. Well, Nope.
That's a problem. And see, that's all about training right there.
It is.
So she expected you to take care of her and her son. Her teenager.
17.
Oh, her grown man.
Bigger than me. But no. I get you, man. I mean, certain things should be taught at this point. But we're talking our age group now, though, too.
That's why I was in the barbershop. Shout out to Legends. I give it to you. It's Shop Talk. Shout out to Legends. That's where it went down at. And they were like, well, that's not right and blah, blah, blah. What do you mean it's not right?
Yeah.
But to each his own. So why I should give you a chance for your shortcomings. And see, that's the thing. They were like, well, we overlook yours. Here's the deal. We're not in a relationship. This is the onset. So if you see a red flag at the onset, it's usually a parade to follow. Who looking for the drum line? Like, nobody wants that.
Macy's Day. Yeah, you're right. But I mean, there is a difference between the men's view and the women's view on that. Because, you got to overlook certain things like him not pumping your gas. But he has to overlook that you got a 8-year-old son that he's going to have to be some type of role model for and stuff like that. So
there is no overlook, because guess what? You're not a role model. If you ain't pumped my gas and I got an 8-year-old son, you're not a role model. Come on.
Vicious, baby. You vicious, man.
Like that's not it. That's not what I'm looking for. Done data. But what I did learn being in there shop talking was that I found that the men that were in there was fighting I'm trying to word this the right way. They were fighting to make the female like them with their shortcomings, making excuses as to why she should accept that to date them. So you are saying, I am not going over and beyond, I'm staying here and you need to date me. No, and I think that's why we are where we are right now, where women are belittling their standards just for a piece of man.
Mel.
What?
That's exactly the same thing women do. The exact same.
But y'all agree to it? Y'all can say, no, that's not what I'm doing.
Whoa. I'm just saying, I got to make 6 figures. I got to do this. How many baby daddies you got? 3. But we all get along. But I'm supposed to accept that and still make this a salary. So it's the same way.
It's all about choices, though.
Ta-da! For both of them. So guess what? As a man, I have to realize my shortcomings. I'm 52.
Okay.
I ain't dunking the ball no more. I might buy a couple toys. Why are you buying all these little sex toys? Because all I'm doing is kicking the extra point. This gets me to offense, gets me down to the field goal range. Then I'll come in at the end. Boop, we win the game. I know how to play my game. These people are saying all this other stuff, and And they play for East and want to play against the Steelers. You can't. The Steelers should come down here and they should accept me. No. Man, that's sad for men to do. And I love my barber when I do go see her. But I'm gonna have to check out Legends. But first thing I do at a barbershop, I stick my head in and I said, Jordan's better than LeBron. And if a fight don't break out, I don't even want to be there. I need
that part.
I need some shit talking at my bar, at my barbershop. But
that part. You gonna get that over there, because that's why I was like, let me go here and here now.
Fights. I need Legend. Can y'all, take some of this gray out? And this is receding a little bit.
Hey, you know they got that barbershop that be spraying it on.
Yeah, I don't want to look fake.
You don't want the lace front? They got lace fronts for men now.
Look at my face.
They got the lace fronts for the men, and I'm gonna have a problem if I go to a dude's house and he got a white wig, styrofoam wig stand on his dresser. I'll be like,
You're like, listen, these are my heads to put my wigs on, and those are yours.
That's whack. Straight up whack. But yeah, they shop talk over there, and I love it because I just like pop in and just chill and be like, let me hear what y'all got to say today. But if you notice somebody is out of your league, why should you approach?
Well, you shoot your shot.
Okay.
You gotta get lucky, but you have to know that you have to up
your game, but they don't want to do the work to put in the work.
Right. Well, they ain't gonna keep nobody like that, and they're not gonna keep anyone like that.
But see, here's the problem, though. I think that is from they look great, nice looking men that be hanging out over there, ladies. Get your nephew or somebody, be like, go get a haircut. Ha! Nice looking. These some nice looking young men over there. Some of them, they older. Some of them older. But I think that's probably why they thinking like, okay, well, I'm nice looking. I got the advantage. So she just want to be with me. And thinking that these men just want sex. They sleeping with them on the first date. Trying to win them over. Throwing their legs in the air.
Whoa.
Teabagging.
Wait. The men are sleeping with them on the first date and they're trying to win the women over?
No, what I'm saying is that these younger women are looking at these young men and see how fly they are. They looking the part, you know what I mean? Body built, like there you go. And they are putting themselves out there. They're giving them the goods already. So giving them the goods already, they have nothing to work for.
You're right. I've achieved the total goal. And I mean, that was great. But I'm done with it at work. So
go home.
So
and that's why the relationships aren't sustaining?
Yeah. Yes. Because first, a guy's going to be like, that was way too easy for me. So it's going to be way too easy for everybody else. I don't want to deal with that.
So tell me this. I have 3 children. You said you got 3. Remember we talked about the kid scenario. You got 3 children. You'll be like, oh, how many kids you got? Oh, I got 3. Versus, how many kids you got? Oh, I have, I'm divorced, and we have 3 children. Does that matter?
Yes. Yeah, because you were in a committed relationship. A bonded, committed relationship.
Okay.
Well, this ain't somebody, dude, you just let smash frivolous. It says something about your integrity.
Okay.
Because this ain't some dude you just met and got drunk and smashed and had a kid by. This was your husband.
Okay.
That's why this watch this. Male or baby mama.
That's a lie.
What are you?
I am an ex-wife.
Ta-da! See the difference?
It is because I'm gonna tell you, somebody introduced me as that one time. They said his name. They was like, this is so-and-so's baby mama. Baby's mama. And I said, hi, I'm Melanie, and I am his ex-wife. I corrected that. You're not going...
It holds the same thing when the woman says, I have 3 children by my ex-husband, or just 3 children by baby daddy?
I'm not going to say baby daddy. Don't disrespect me. You're talking about, and even the mothers out there who have children and they weren't married. Don't let people disrespect you and say you're just a baby mama. Like, that's totally disrespectful.
Well, it's not a disrespectful thing. Well, for me, it's not saying it disrespectfully.
You can say the mother of my children.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. It's just like I own my home versus, I'm renting. Okay. But if you're a homeowner, it's a little different. It's a little different.
Okay. Let's address the comment about not living with their mother. Not wanting a man that's living with their mom. You know, they got to have their own car, their own job, and not living with anyone. I have seen, actually, I talked to a few of my homies. Y'all know I got more friends as guys when we be kicking it. Where one guy told me, he was like, listen, he was like, if I get a divorce, he said, I'm straight up. If I get a divorce, I'm moving in with the next chick. I said, huh? But what he was saying, like if he's dating somebody, you know, divorce or separation, the whole 9. He said, I'm not starting all over at this age. And when he broke it down to me, it made so much sense.
Well, yeah.
Because at a certain age, it's like when y'all leave, y'all don't leave with the furniture and everything. Boom, marriage 1 or serious relationship 1.
I'm fighting for my PlayStation.
You one thing, just throw it in a book bag and then you're leaving. Then the next relationship, years go by. You leave, you got to start all over. So you at this age, it's like, how many times have he started over? How many times has he started over?
You're right.
That's a lot. And then to have another place, furnish it, to say, okay, now let's do this, and we're going to be exclusive, and we're going to move in together. Now he got rid of all of his stuff or brought it there. And if that doesn't work out, he has to leave it again, because if he takes it, he's a scumbag.
Of course. And you guys want to be equal to us. Until the rules and regulations come in place. Oh, we're equal. We can do things that, okay, Mel, leave all your stuff, take your personals, and I'll keep everything out. You just go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
But you're the scumbag. Like, I can't believe he did her like that.
Yeah, of course.
Now, I know somebody who left. They took the curtains, the furniture,
Nice trays,
took everything. Here's the thing that got me. Took the toilet paper, talking about I bought it.
Well, everyone knows the toilet paper goes under. So if it was under, it was his. I mean, it was done the correct way and it was his. Take it.
The toilet paper goes over.
Email, you know what?
The toilet paper goes over.
Don't, Mel. What? You know what? This will be the last time I come to the show until Mel corrects her toilet paper. Everyone knows.
But we still got to run it too. Put the toilet seat down. Y'all like the toilet seat up. What we doing?
Here we go.
Petty Eddie. Yes, Carla. Petty Eddie.
Here we go. Now, if I come and pull the toilet seat up and then put it down, that's me making 2 toilet moves where all you have to do is come and sit down. So you don't make any toilet moves.
No, it needs to go the way it's supposed to go.
No, this is equal. Y'all want to be equal. So if I lift it up, that's 1 toilet move. Then you put it down, that's 1 toilet move, and we're equal. Ta-da! You have equality. Yes, you're welcome. Can I get a thanks, Nate, in the thing?
First of all, I don't want to be equal.
Well, most women, we can do what you do. No, you can't.
No, I cannot. Because I'm going to tell you something. If I was a guy and then the girls playing football, listen here, I ain't taking no prisoners. I'm blasting her.
Anyone.
But you know that the girls that playing football, they even had it. The guys was talking and they were like, they can't hit her because they don't want to hurt her because she's a girl. So you brought up this way. How can you do? There's girl football, just like they have Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. That's why they put that in place so that the girls can do the same thing. But they want to be a part of the boy club. And don't say nothing about where MCs and motorcycles came in, because we know MC started with men's club. I know that. We know that. That's where it started for MC. Now we like motorcycles. That's what we said. Mm-hmm. Motorcycle club. That's what it changed to later on, MC.
Right.
But it actually started from men's club.
Right.
Just a little education for the people.
Yeah, let the people know.
Just let the people know. And you know what? I'm going to let the people know this, because I don't know if you guys know. 99 Problems and the B Ain't One. That was actually Ice-T's song.
Yeah.
It was Ice-T's song. Yeah. Then he went on. He was like, oh, let him do it. Boom. Sold it off. Here you go. But it was funny because Ice-T was like, Jay-Z, he was like, Jay even took Hit Me. He was like, I said that, hit me. He was like, he was used that. Hey, it works. Just a fun fact. Another fun fact. Famous Amos cookies. We need to be talking about that during Black History Month.
What's wrong with...
Famous Amos cookies. Do you still eat those?
Yes, I do.
Good stuff. Wallace, you know he black. Talking about some Famous Amos. Wallace Amos actually is the one who used his family recipe to do the Famous Amos cookies. But he needed investors. And guess who invested?
Who?
He looked for celebrities. Marvin Gaye.
Wow.
How about that?
That is a black known history fact. Okay.
Black known history fact. Now, Marvin Gaye, now I ain't going to lie to you. Now, that was a chocolate chip. I was like, okay.
He was smooth, and he, got me over on a couple. You know what I mean? A couple of hits.
He got you over a couple of hits?
What? Here's a true story. I'm riding up in my car. I'm 16, 17. And I'm driving. Bang! And everybody knows my Chevette. I had bangs. While I'm banging NWA coming up the street.
Oh, man.
My father's taking a walk. So I didn't see him. I go past, he peeks out in the street, pull me over. I'm like, oh, he gonna kill me, because I'm blasting obscenities and stuff like that. He pulled me over. This is a life lesson. Thank you, Hollywood. He said, I don't care who that young lady is in that car with you. If you can't lean over and try to sing it to her, you shouldn't be playing it. And I said, this dude is absolutely right. And from then on, all you heard is, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. As soon as the woman hit that seat, I don't care who it is. If I can't try to sing it to her, I shouldn't be playing. And that's a rule I lived. I was 16, 17 at the time. To this day, I'm not playing nothing that I can't lean over and say, I can't be leaning over. I want to put it in your ear and make it scream, and then take it out and put it in your eye. No, I don't. No.
That's extreme. Look, I'm like, that's extreme. But that's good. Which takes us to our next point before we end the show. Did you see that Keenan and Peele clip? I know you did. Where they was the pickup line for the chicks, and the dude, I can't remember. Peele, I think, was like, look at that butt, but he said the A word, and she just walked off and rolled her eyes.
Right, like, man, what you doing? Yeah.
So now the music is so direct that it's like, well, wait a minute, is this the jam? Like, should we be jamming to it? So you got new school versus old school music.
Old school said it, the same stuff, but they had tact. They didn't say, what direct and whatever you're saying. They're not as obscene as the new school music is.
Just saying what it is?
Right. They say exactly what it is. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to fuck right now. That's a song that's played on the radio.
And that's something?
It's sad. I tell my kids, don't bring it to me. If they don't have a live instrument in it, I don't want to hear it. You can't just sit there on a drum machine and come up with a hit. Come on, man. Not a live instrument in it?
But look at Bobby Womack. Ooh. He kept it 100. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight.
I wish you wouldn't trust me so much. Was a hit?
No games played.
Oh, man. That's the way I feel about you.
And that's probably why we still have, I still listen to Levert, especially Gerald.
Gerald is a monster, complete monster.
Excuse me. Okay. Anita Marie said Marvin was sexy and tactful. Who sang that? Who sang that Slip It, Slide It? I used to skate to that.
Give me every inch.
Yeah. See, you know it.
I know it. I'm a skater.
Yes. That's why I like 12 Play. I'm sorry. 12 play. Like, your body's calling. Those songs kind of just like, you was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but it wasn't overt. It was tactfully done.
It was tactfully done. Prince, Darling Nikki. He gave you a story.
Here's a, if you want the lines to blow up, here's a question. Name your favorite Prince song. Just one. Just one. I go with She's Always in My Hair. Woo!
Okay. What's my Prince? Erotic City.
That's your favorite one?
My favorite, Raspberry Beret.
Huh?
Raspberry Beret.
Oh, my favorite. Because there's a lot of them that I love. But if I had to pick just one, it's She's Always in My Hair.
Okay. Somebody said Scandalous. Somebody said Reason.
Can we argue with them?
No. Because all of them is good.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Nick said I can't give you one. Nicole McCaskill.
You can't. I mean, but you have to, Nicole. The rules
of the game is one.
Yeah, Nicole, you come here, follow the rules.
That's it. Follow the rules up here on Shop Talk.
That's it.
Prince is a bad boy.
Woo.
On all of them. And then they tried to say which one is best. Now, okay, Biggie, Tupac. Come on, let's hurry up before we get off here. Who you got?
I'm going Biggie.
I'm so sad you said that.
Why's that? Biggie's story was amazing.
What stories? Give me a stanza.
What's a stanza?
Just a little. Okay, Carla Lee said Biggie. Just a little bit.
Because see, Biggie, his story, the grass, his stories, everything. He told us a story. Pac was a preacher. Pac is more of a Martin Luther King, and Biggie's more of a jazz player. You can see Pac as a preacher. But see, I didn't like Pac because he sang about it and then he did it. Biggie had done it and then he sang about it.
Man, he's sitting there eating cereal like that. To me, that's like Cracker Jack. Okay, we got Marlo saying Pac. Anita, this is good. I want you, Maxwell too. She like Maxwell too. Nick, Erotic City, what's up? There we go. Yeah, that bass line was hard. Pac, Biggie. Biggie was like, you knew it was going to be a hit because the songs that they freaking sampled was a hit.
I can't argue with that.
And so if you look at it, you'll be like, yeah, so what are we really listening to? We listening to the beat. Adore. Nick said Adore from Prince. Yeah. I'm trying to get them all. That's what I look at with Biggie. I'm like, okay, Cracker Jack rhymes with a heck of a beat.
They weren't Cracker Jack.
Man! Let me see. I used to read Word Up magazine. Yeah, he said what he did. I read Word Up magazines too. But Pac, you can listen to Pac stuff right now. Is relevant.
Well, what scared me the most is Pac's new stuff. I thought it was him. Like, what?
I'm gonna check it out. Isley Brothers, Teddy P. Okay. So there's some R&B, but you know what? That's probably why the artist that's still alive is still doing it. And look at like Beyonce, Before I Let Go, young people, just some knowledge. That is not Beyonce's song.
Listen.
Frankie Beverly and Maze, come on. But that was a hit, so you know it was going to be a hit.
NRT, these kids, they ain't going to have no reunion tour. Little Boozy, Yachty, all them, after they 15 minutes went out, ain't no reunion tours coming for them dudes. Ain't no reunion. The OJs is still in concert today.
Cardi B ain't gonna have no reunion.
No reunion tour for Cardi. She's done after her slaying demonstration.
After her run, it's gonna be it.
Cardi B, but I would like to think that my woman will still have a place to do it. You know who my woman is, right?
Who, Rihanna?
Yes.
Oh, she's definitely going to. Rihanna is so pretty and so basic, air quotes for the listening audience. Don't kill me. Like her look is not big booty, big boobs. Just changing this one. She is just Rihanna, and she's singing.
That's why I chose her to be my girlfriend.
Okay.
We'll have a reunion too, but I mean.
Oh yeah, that Park So Many Tears was. Oh, that went hard.
I like you.
Okay, I got Texas Park all day. Okay. So we all go. Listen, we got to end the show. Let me put you to the side, my friend. Thanks for your views. Thanks for coming on and listening to Shop Talk with Mel. I truly appreciate it. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can do so. And that information is below. Also, you can go to YouTube, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment. I appreciate the comments. And don't forget to like us. Like. Truly appreciate you guys for tuning in. Today's footnote. I walked away because you were too busy finding fault in me while I was too busy overlooking yours. Author unknown. Okay. You already know what it is again. I thoroughly enjoyed you as I do each and every single Saturday. You know what it is. Find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always love you. Until next week, people, you know what it is. 1, 2, 3. Shop Talk every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Hey, guys, don't forget to turn on 94.7. I'm on there now, and you'll hear some of this Shop Talk. And if you don't live in the area, feel free to log on your cell phones at 947-star, and you'll see your girl. All right? Peace. Love you for listening.